really, really inspiring. That was one of the things I loved about it. Now, secondly, check out all these people, the power of community. Well, Ivor Frischnecht from ARENA, the Australian Renewable Energy something, I'm sure the Olympics, this is what he said, and for me, this was the most exciting thing I learned at the Congress. He said that research shows that people, like you and I, who participate in community energy projects know more about energy and about renewable energy than other like people in the community not participating. They use energy more efficiently in their own homes. And as you heard Jared describe, the people at Hepburn Wind contribute to public policy debate about energy. And in general at a much higher rate than others in the community, and they can't shut up about it with their family and friends. So they inspire similar kinds of energy-conscious behavior and awareness amongst their family and friends. And I thought, wow, I want to have some of that in my community. I thought that was so inspiring, and I'm looking forward to the outcome of Jared's PhD research, which is looking at a lot more of this in rural Australia. I think that's really exciting. I would like to see some around here. Now, I don't know if you've seen this little guy on the internet, but if a 14-year-old kid in Africa can build one of these out of some old, science magazine, what are we waiting for? As I said, it was just so inspiring being there, regardless of how tough the environment for renewable energy seems at the moment in Australia. And it was inspiring hearing about all the other kinds of things happening in Australia. This happens to be the University of New South Wales, where Jared happens to be studying. But this is one of their buildings. How cool is that? I'd like to see municipal buildings here in the city of Swan looking like that. And then the last thing I got that was really inspiring. This is the Vatican. And the Pope seems to think renewable energy is a good idea. And I just put this slide up to remind me, I don't know about you, but I had no idea just how much of renewable energy in Europe was funded by the community. Jared mentioned that the $8 million that the community in Dalesford raised from 2,000 people, $8 million, 2,000 people. Well, in Wilpolsried, that little community in Germany that she talked about, they raised 10 million euros from 300 people. They're well past that point in Europe. They just go for it. They know it's going to pay. I find that really inspiring. And lastly, I want to share with you about 3 guys we met at breakfast at the youth hostel where we were staying, who also went to the Community Energy Congress. And there were these 3 guys from a little town in southern Queensland, and they traipsed all the way to Canberra together because in their little town, they have a community therapy pool. And the hot water heating bills for the therapy pool were becoming quite a burden for the local government. So they thought they'd go to this energy congress they heard about and learn how to do community renewable energy. Now, if you had an opportunity to contribute a few bucks to a community therapy pool in a little town in Queensland, who'd be keen to support an initiative like that? Yeah, I would. And you may get an opportunity to do that later, because Jenny's going to talk about one of the organizations that supports groups like that. So I'm so glad we went, and I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to do community renewable energy with you around here. So I'm going to pass you to Jenny now. She's going to share with you what she got.